Hello everyone and welcome to the SIS 12 training series. I'm Dave Lehman. I'm with the SIS Tech Support Team, and we're going to be walking through the different aspects of the new SIS 12 program. Currently I'm on the test server. We haven't released the software yet, but what you see is what you're going to be expecting after we release, and it's kind of a good way to get a feel for the program before it gets out there. We're going to create an account by clicking on No Account Yet up in the upper left hand corner. And we're going to create a dummy trucking company here. In beautiful Knoxville, Tennessee. Keep my markup at 30%, and now the reason I went with Lehman Trucking is because I really want to showcase this new feature that we've got. For the first time in SIS history, we're branching away, or not away, we're branching into new areas that could be serviced by this SIS program. And we're going to be looking at the cargo, which is different. And we're going to be looking at, the reason we're looking at this is that SIS historically has been focused on body shops and insurance companies and that sort of thing. So we're looking at the cargo, which is going to bring a new aspect to this, because now we can actually bring this into additional people that could use the program. Cargo, for the most part, is identical to the automotive side or the body shop side, except that it has a couple of new reports, and some of the terminology that is used in the program is slightly different. So we're going to agree to the terms. I'm going to click Submit. I'm going to let the program do its magic and switch back to the other screen. Now what it's doing right now is that it's actually calling up the server in New Jersey, and it's asking to see if this account number exists and if the additional information on here is correct, which it is, and everything's good. So we can come up here to already have an account, log in here, and we'll get logged in. I already have my account there, so we're going to go ahead and get enter. And welcome to SIS 12. Now the big differences you're going to see if you're coming from the SIS 11 account is that the SIS 12 has had a facelift. It looks much the same as our regular worth pages. It's got some new features to it which we'll go over, but for right now we're going to focus on the basics and we'll work our way down the list here. So let's start with the first one, which is repair orders, which is the default screen you come to. And I want to manually create a repair order. So anytime you see this red plus mark right there, means that we can add something new. So we're going to create a new repair order. Again, this is the cargo version of this, and it looks slightly different from the automotive or the body shop version of this, as in you'll notice that there is a plus, there's plus marks next to a new field here called Fleet ID or Vehicle ID. And this is going to be if I have a truck or a van or a vehicle that I want to keep tabs on and whatnot. So we'll go through each of these. But it is slightly different. So this repair order is going to be repair order 789. And I'm just going to create a basic repair order. I'll go over the rest of this in a future video. So 0890909 is a part number. And I'm going to use 2 cans of this. I'm going to click Add to Repair Order. My super spray all gets added. And from here, if I'm done with this, all I have to do is click Save. This is, again, we're manually adding parts to to a repair order. We'll show the barcode scanner here in a future video. From here, I have the choice. I actually can print right from this screen. This is a new feature to SIS 12. Or I can do it traditionally and come over here to the main screen. I can check this checkbox here, and I can click Print Invoice. There's 3 different types. I have Standard, I have Service, and I have Extended. The Standard is showing me only my retail pricing. Extended shows retail and wholesale, and Service is a third type. So let's go to preview of a standard invoice. Now, since this account has been running for a while, the first time you do this, you may have to turn off the pop-up blocker, but this is on. I've been using this account internet browser quite a bit, so the pop-up blocker has already been turned off. So from here, I have an invoice that's ready to go, including an invoice number up here at the top and the RO number. And you'll notice that there's a price and a total price. It's 2 cans at $17.25 each, $34.50. I have a choice at this point if I can either right-click and click Save As or Print. And since this is a PDF or an Adobe Acrobat file, I can save as and then bring it over to another program. I can email this invoice. I can do whatever I need to without scanning it in using a fax machine or a scanner. So we're not going to worry about printing right now because I don't have my printer on, but that's fine. This is what it looks like on the print preview. I hit cancel, and we'll notice that 789 is now gone. It is now closed because it has been assigned an invoice number and we've essentially checked out. And that receipt goes away. But it's not gone. If I want to go back and reprint that receipt, it's very simple. Come here to my closed ROs, find my RO. Again, just click on the number to come into the details screen. You'll notice now in the grid here an red X if I wanted to delete the line, a P which represents that this particular line has been printed or it's been assigned to an invoice number, and the invoice number itself. So I can just click on the 1 there, and it sends me back to my print dialog. This time let's do extended. And here's my preview. Now again, like I said, the extended version shows my retail and my wholesale pricing. So here's my price on this is $17.25 a can times 2, and my retail price, excuse me, I have that backwards. My retail price and my wholesale price, I have that backwards, and then the totals as well. And that's how to create an invoice manually. There's some other things in here that we'll go over in the next video, but that's, for the most part, that's the basics of the program. And as always, if there's anything that we can do in the tech support line, feel free to give us a call. The number is 1-800-864-6561, and Joe and I look forward to your